Probably switch it off. Since your respective spouses are here, I don't think anybody will call you. Few minutes going to start the event. Please put your mobiles on silent mode or switch it off completely. This does not apply for those who have joined on Zoom. Hello, check.
Good evening, friends. I call the first meeting of Rotary year 21-22 to order. I request Anne Soumya to render the invocation song, please.
Good evening, everyone. The song I'm about to render is a Sanskrit number, and the meaning goes as unconditional love for the Lord Almighty. भगवन् त्वदीय चरणे श्रद्धानतानमामः भगवन् त्वदीय चरणे श्रद्धानतानमामः 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 शक्तिस्तथा च भक्तिः सर्वेषु सम्प्रदेयः वैरं विदूय मनसः कुमतिस्ततापनेय शक्तिस्तथा च भक्तिः सर्वेषु सम्प्रदेयः वैरं विदूय मनसः कुमतिस्ततापनेय एकत्र एव प्रीत्या सर्वे वयं वसामः सर्वे वयं वसामः भगवन् त्वदीय चरणे श्रद्धानतानमामः श्रद्धानतानमामः सर्वस्य अस्य जगतः उत्पादकस्त्वमेव लोकस्य अस्य महतः सम्पालकस्त्वमेव विधिना च केन ईशा भगवन्तमर्चयामः भगवन्तमर्चयामः भगवन् त्वदीय चरणे श्रद्धानतानमामः 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 श्रद्धानतानमामः. Thank you.
Once again, good evening, friends. District Governor, Rotarian Fazal Mahmood, District Governor-elect, Rotarian Aneja, District Governor nominee, Rotarian Uday Kumar Bhaskara, Chief Guest, past Rotary International Director, Rotarian Kamal Sangviji, Zone Governor, Rotarian A. Thirumurugan, Assistant Governor, Rotarian M.N. Balachandra, galaxy of past district governors, past, present and future Rotary International and Rotary District 3190 leaders, Changemaker presidents, Rotarians from our district and other districts, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure in welcoming you all to the installation ceremony of the 41st President of Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar, Fazlur Rahman, as he takes over the reins. Being President of Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar is an honor and privilege. I thank the club and its members for the trust and belief they reposed in me, and I did my best under the circumstances. I, for one, had not imagined I would be presiding over meetings virtually and that Zoom would be a part of our daily life for the whole of last year. Nevertheless, this has become a part of our life now and the new order in fostering friendship and fellowship. What I have learned is that even though the lack of physical interaction was an irritant and not an ideal situation, it did not limit us from getting the job done. After attending innumerable meetings over Zoom this past year, I have come to realize our members adapted to the new norm and continue to participate with the same enthusiasm and willingness as before. Our pledge to support the needy has been strong as ever. We acknowledge the opportunity given to us and that we were able to serve them. So I stand here today not to take credit for any of the contributions that this Honorable Rotary Club and its many distinguished members, both past and present, have made to the community. Fundraising is an important aspect of service, and we have been able to access large amounts through various initiatives. Sadly, the whole of last year, the pandemic did not permit us to have crowdfunding and other such activities. Yet, our most generous members contributed significantly through personal giving and making use of their personal contacts through their family and friends. All our members chipped in with donations. Thanks to this, we were able to execute a large number of major service projects last year, like the NTTF Skill Development Course, which was a new initiative with NTTF, Pulse Polio program, O2 oxygen concentrators, ventilators, ration kits, scholarship shortfall, eye care for cataract surgeries, operating expenses at Karnashraya. For all these above projects, a sum of rupees 1 crore was raised. This is apart from the 6 crores raised for our long-term projects. I would like to thank my board members, IPP Manoj, Fazal, Secretary Balki, Joint Secretary Supriya, Vice President Sugunan, Treasurer Bhaskar Murthy, Club Service Director Vipin Labru, Community Service Director Philip George, Deputy Director of Community Service Manju Verma, Youth Service Director Gopi, Vocational Service Director Narsi, International Service Director Ambika, Sergeant at Arms Saravanan, Bulletin Editor Kavita Kekre, Fundraising Chair Ram Mohan Menon, my co-opted directors Dr. Simha, Karthik Reddy and Shashank Kekre, my advisors Bansali Saab, Badri Prasad, Suresh Hari, Mahesh Parekh and Kittu, Avenue Coordinators, Past President Harish Anand for Club, Past President Subbu for Community, Past President Shirish Mathur for Youth, Past President Jagdish for Vocational, and Past President Prabhakar Bottireddy for International Service. A special thanks and heartfelt gratitude to our tech team comprising of Secretary Balki, Narsi and Gopi, who made sure we had online meetings the whole of last year, and fellowship events which were all conducted online, which was almost glitch-free, and they ensured that our members adapted to the new norm of Zoom and attended in good numbers. Last but not the least, many thanks to Raju and Bahadur. All the credit of goes to this wonderful team for whose support I will be always grateful. Needless to say, I take full responsibility for all the errors that have happened through the year. My heartfelt gratitude to Secretary Prasanna and Secretary Balki and Ann Prasanna for their support throughout the year, and of course my family and Soumya and Annette Sheetal. It's a daunting challenge to live up to the legacy that our founding members left us. It will take all of the imagination, dedication, commitment, and effort we can muster to live up to that challenge. As I hand over the baton to President-elect Fazlur Rahman, it still appears that there is a difficult year ahead of us with a lot of imponderables continuing. I'm sure that Fazl and his team have come up with an impressive plan, ensuring continuity of our long-term projects and embarking on new areas, including the COVID-specific projects. I'm sure they will overcome the uncertainties created by the pandemic by devising dynamic new ways of project execution. I would like to mention here that the resolve with which our club members move and immediately get into action is amazing, and they will continue to do so. I'm very delighted to note that there are many able and passionate Rotarians in his team, and I'm sure that they will not only meet the expectations, but can even exceed them. I now hand over the audited statement of the last Rotary year. It gives me great pleasure in handing over the same to President-elect Fazal. Should we go down or shall we go down? It gives me great pleasure to introduce the 41st president of our fantastic club, Rotarian Fazlur Rahman. After completing his schooling at the St. Joseph's Boys High School, Bangalore, Rotarian Fazal graduated with BE Electronics degree from RVCE, Bangalore in 1985. He commenced his professional career in engineering field, managing the affairs of Ashburn Heavy Engineering Private Limited, a company involved in the precision machining of engineering components. Since the year 1996, he along with his brother have been managing their firm, Consulate Construction, involved in the activity of property development and management in Bangalore. He also is into field of agriculture and manages the family-owned ancestral Areca estates located in the Nilgiris district of Tamil Nadu. Fazal has been a Rotarian since July 2009. Prior to joining Rotary, he was a very active member of the service organization Roundtable. He was passionately involved with Roundtable, India's national project, Freedom Through Education, under which infrastructure was provided to government schools in India by building much needed classrooms. His efforts were recognized by the Council of Service of Clubs when he was awarded the world's best floor member award at the convention held in Stockholm, Sweden in the year 2003. Fazal's other passion is the thoroughbred race horse and horse racing. He has owned and raised thoroughbreds in India since the past 30 years. His thoroughbreds have done well and have won him many prestigious races. Fazal is married to Shamim and they are blessed with 2 children, a daughter Shifa and a son Zaid. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Rotarian Fazal and Shamim as he takes over the mantle of this fantastic club to lead our club in another exciting year. Yeah, I request DG Rotarian Fazal Mahmood to do the honors. Yeah. We'll go down.
Good evening, everybody. There's going to be a small change in sequence. As you all would be aware, our Rotary International President, Shekhar Mehta, lost his mother yesterday. And our chief guest, past Rotary International Director, Kamal Sangvi, is presently in Calcutta. He has visited Calcutta for the funeral. And apparently, at 8 o'clock, there's a prayer meeting for the departed soul. So he has requested that he speak earlier because he needs to go and attend the prayer meeting. So we have said yes to him. So before Balki introduces him and we hear him speak, I'd request everybody to rise for a moment of silence in memory of the departed soul. Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Balki, over to you.
Good evening, all of you. It is my honor and privilege to introduce PRID Kamal Sangvi ji. Kamal Sangvi ji is a graduate in pharmaceutical sciences from Kasturba Medical College, Manipal. He is currently the managing director of his family-owned banking, financing, and construction business. He is a member of Rotary Club of Dhanbad and has served as governor of District 3250 in 2005-06. He served Rotary International as director for the period 2019 to 2021. He also serves as the chair of RI Membership Committee for 21-22, convener Presidential Conference 2022, and chair of Rotary India Literacy Mission. He has served Rotary International as international training leader twice. He has also served on RI Rotaract and Interact Committee, RI Leadership Development and Planning Committee, RRFC, and RPIC. He has also held many other positions like convener, Rotary Centennial Summit 2020, Chair Rotary Institute 2011, Chair GETS, Chair Rotary South Asia Summit, Chair Presidential Conference, Chair Rotary Centennial Summit 2020, Coordinator Multi-District PETS, etc. He has represented Rotary International Presidents as the representative 10 times to the USA, Pakistan, Philippines, Australia, New Zealand, Mumbai, etc. A pioneer of vocational training centers for women, he has set up 28 such centers in his district named Saheli Centers. He has coordinated 11 polio corrective surgery camps and 2 artificial limb camps. He inked the Aman Ki Asha agreement between India and Pakistan to support the Healing Little Hearts program for operating Pakistani children in India for heart diseases. He co-founded the Shelter Kids program and the Rotary India Literacy Mission. An acclaimed orator, he has addressed over 400 PETs, district assemblies, conferences, and seminars. For his selfless service, he has been awarded the Service Above Self Award and the 4 Avenues of Service Award by Rotary International. TRF has bestowed the Citation for Meritorious Service and Distinguished Service Award on him. He is the Level 2 Major Donor and Bequest Society member. Married to Rotarian Sonal, an architect, Kamal and Sonal have 2 children, Kwab, who is pursuing PhD in cancer cell biology in Germany, and Ravishu, who is a computer engineer working in Swiss Bank, India. I have great pleasure in presenting to you Kamal Sangvi ji.
I love coming to an installation meeting, and especially for an institution like yours. I was just reading your accomplishment, each and every club member, what you've done is just simply outstanding. No, it's not, when I was reading, I was thinking whether I'm reading a club history or am I reading the entire district's history. And
Thank you, past Rotary International Director, Rotarian Kamal Sangvi. It's always a pleasure to listen to you. I have listened to you on many an occasion, and you always have had me engrossed in what you have said. So thank you for having accepted our invitation, and thank you for ensuring that we got the opportunity to hear you again today. Really appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Fazal, I'll have to take leave. I'm sorry I can't stay back, but
We-
someday let me promise you I'll be in your club. Invite me to be there. in person
Yes.
for our project.
I will take you up on that offer, sir. Definitely. Thank you.
God bless each one of you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
And also, I just want to Fazal thank all of you for that fantastic meal which you have made available at my house. I think this is unbelievable. You
It-
came up with this idea of what
It was our pleasure, sir. Thank you.
today I am going to sleep full stomach. Okay? I am going to sleep full stomach. Thank you for taking care of my appetite.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Sonal and me are extremely blessed to have each one of you as a friend.
Thank you, sir. And we are fortunate to have you as our friend too. Thank you. And I'll take you up on that offer. We will have you here once things open up. We look forward to having you here with us in person. Thank you. Past Rotary International Director, Rotarian Kamal Sangvi, District Governor, Rotarian Fazal Mahmood, and First Lady, Rotarian Sabiha, District Governor-elect, Rotarian Jitendra Aneja, our Assistant Governor, Rotarian M.N. Balachandra, our Zonal Governor, Rotarian A. Thirumurugan, past distinguished past district governors, including our very own Dr. P.M. Bansali, Padri Prasad, and Suresh Hari, past, present, and future RI and district officers, past presidents of Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar, Changemaker presidents, our Rotarian friends from the other clubs, including international clubs who are with us today, and my dear friends. It is indeed a privilege and honor for me to be bestowed the prestigious position of President of our very illustrious Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar. I thank you all for having found me worthy of this responsibility and promise to do my best to live up to your expectations. The year gone by was a difficult and challenging one due to the pandemic. However, the able and dynamic leadership of IPP Rotarian Dr. Shrikant, together with his very active and Soumya Shrikant, ensured yet another wonderful year of service and fellowship at Rotary Indiranagar. We experienced the satisfaction of reaching out and helping many of our fellow humans who were in need. Congratulations, Shrikant, to you and your team for giving us a fulfilling year with your phenomenal effort. Friends, I think we need to give him a standing ovation. Could I please request you all to do so? Shrikant, well done. Thank you. All our past presidents and many of our members, both past and present, have been wonderful role models. Each one of them, with their special qualities, has set great examples for us to emulate. Working together and being associated with them has given us important lessons in responsibility, dedication, positive thinking, perseverance, leadership, and humility. This year is a landmark year for all us Rotarians in India. It is only for the fourth time in the past 100 years that we have our very own countryman, Rotarian Shekhar Mehta, leading Rotary International as president. His focus for the year 2021-22 is on membership growth, girl empowerment, literacy, WASH, and health, all of which find prominent place in our objectives and action plan for the year. Our dynamic district governor has unveiled several new and worthy initiatives. Under Hosa Belaku, he plans for clubs to implement projects encompassing all these 7 focus areas of Rotary for the underprivileged in rundown neighborhoods. Under Sahayoga, he encourages 2 Bangalore-based clubs to partner with 1 outside Bangalore club and extend a helping hand to serve the local community. We look forward to implement and experience these exciting initiatives. The new block housing the Palliative Training and Research Center as well as the OPD at Karunashriya Bangalore is nearing completion. Karunashriya was invited by the government of Odisha to establish a campus in Bhubaneswar to be funded by the philanthropists Sushmita and Subroto Bagchi. The groundbreaking ceremony is scheduled on the 12th of July. Home care will begin hopefully in a couple of months, and the 100-bed facility should be ready in July 2023. I would like to acknowledge the dedication of all the trustees, especially past presidents Gurmeet Singh Randhawa and Nagesh Sima. Both of them have been nurturing our flagship project for over 25 years. We also have the important task of continuing to support our other long-term projects and activities like scholarships under Vidyadan, eye care, heart care, the old age home, hostel and school in the BGMS campus, providing free blood to thalassemia patients and accident victims, blood donation drives, Anganwadi restoration, support to our several adopted schools under Teach and Wins, skill development, sports and cultural activities for the youth, and support to our Rotary Foundation, besides many others. Rotarians, as all my predecessors have done before, I too seek your support this year. You will all agree that it is not a sprint we run every year, which gets over on the 30th of June, after which we can relax and rest. It is a marathon we together participate in, which goes on year after year till the time we return to our Creator. So let us continue to train hard and work as an efficient, sincere, and committed team. This will ensure that every time 1st July returns, we have the vigor and energy to march ahead with the same enthusiasm and at an improved pace. It is now time, dear friends, for all of us to join hands with our Rotary International President, Rotarian Shekhar Mehta, District Governor, Rotarian Fazal Mahmood, and their respective teams, and together with the entire Rotary fraternity and our many distinguished partners in service, serve to change lives. Thank you, friends. Before our team for the year is installed, it is my privilege to acknowledge the immense contribution made by our President, Secretary, and Treasurer during the year just gone by, and present them a memento as a token of our appreciation and thanks. May I request IPP Dr. Shrikant to kindly step forward and accept his memento. You want to go down? Yeah. Could I now request our secretary for the year just gone by, Rotarian Balakrishnan Narayanan, to kindly step forward? And finally, our treasurer, Rotarian Bhaskaramurthy, could you please come forward with your AN? It is now the turn of our other members of our board to be installed. Our district governor, Rotarian Fazal Mahmood, will be overseeing the installation of the board while on the virtual platform. I request our PDG, Dr. P.M. Bhansali, to kindly come forward and on behalf of our district governor, pin the board members. Bhansali ji, could you please come forward? Even the pandemic could not slow him down. Under his able leadership, the club zoomed ahead. Rotarian Dr. A.V.S. Shrikant will be our immediate past president. A very expressive individual who is always ready to share his sincere thoughts and feelings. Rotarian A.K. Suganan will be our president-elect. He is on Zoom. He is not here physically with us. He's on the virtual platform. Could he be spotlighted if possible? Otherwise, we'll move ahead. Blessed with a great sense of humor, fellowship during the year will be under his capable charge. Please welcome our Vice President, Rotarian Balakrishnan Narayanan. Cool, composed, and efficient are the three words which best describe this former Rotractor. Rotarian Supriya Kandhari will be our club secretary. The eloquent and articulate Rotarian Vipin Labru will be our joint secretary for the year. He is unfortunately not present physically, but participating on the virtual platform. If possible, otherwise. Yeah. Okay, fine. As effervescent as the beer he loves so much, no chance of him going flat. Our club service director for the year, Rotarian Gopinath Narayanan. Always ready to lend a helping hand, he is a man who never says no. Our Community Service Director for the year, Rotarian Narsimhan Kannan. Was a very popular and well-liked First Lady of Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar. She was a very successful editor of our bulletin Seva 2. Our Vocational Service Director for the year, Rotarian Kavita Kekre. He is a very capable individual with all the right qualities. We are fortunate to have him return as board member this year. Our Youth Service Director for 2021-22, Rotarian Sridhar Pishe. He is a Rotarian with a lot of potential. He will have a big role to play at Rotary Indiranagar in the years ahead. Our International Service Director for the year, Rotarian Bhaskar Murthy D. In addition to keeping an eye on the environment, he will need to maintain our club finances. A very meticulous person and so should face no problems. Our treasurer for the year, Rotarian Kasturi Sarvanan. This debutant on the board is a chip of the old block. Rotarian Karthik Kumar, son of our charter president PDG Uday Kumar, will be our sergeant at arms. There's still some more. It is not only numbers and arithmetic that bring the best out of her. She has a way with words and the English language too. Our bulletin editor is none other than the other debutant on the board, Rotarian Kavita Paramesh. Do you still have doubts about your career? Well, in that case, he is your go-to man, as it is never too late to seek guidance. Our Deputy Director, Community Service, Krishnan Subramanian Kumar. He is not present here with us physically. He is on the virtual platform. She sparkles like the diamonds she adorns. She is a woman of substance. Past President Ambika Narayan will be our senior-most co-opted director. Soft-spoken and big-hearted, his actions and deeds speak louder than words. Devotes a lot of his precious time to numerous philanthropic activities. Please welcome past President Piyush Jain, our second co-opted director for the year. Thanks. Think big has always been his magic mantra, and it has sure helped him achieve great things. Past President M. Jagadish will be our third co-opted director. Wherever in the world he may be, he continues to live and breathe Rotary every moment of his life. PDG Suresh Hari will be our advisor on the board. He is sitting in the US right now, so he's not, I don't know, he might be present virtually. There he is. Hi, Suresh. He has a never diminishing zest and zeal for all Rotary-related activities. His enthusiasm is infectious. Our second advisor on the board is none other than past President Shashank Kekre. Nothing can escape his eagle eye, and this helps keep everyone on their feet. Past President Mahesh Parekh will be our third advisor on the board. Thanks. This gentleman is a role model for all of us at Rotary Indiranagar, someone we can look up to. Past President N. Krishnamurthy will be our mentor for the year. He is not present with us physically and will be participating on the virtual platform. There he is. Hi, Kitu. A person who does not mince words but speaks his mind. His grit and determination never fail to inspire. Past President Dr. Nagesh Simha will be our second mentor for the year. The successful completion of any project under health cannot happen without his involvement. Our vendors and suppliers constantly worry about his tremendous bargaining capabilities. Our coordinator for community service for the year will be past President Dr. Krishnan Menon. Or तीन है. Keeps himself updated with all the latest developments and happenings in the Rotary world. Knows Rotary.org inside out. Our coordinator club service for the year, past President Karthikeya Reddy. His enthusiasm for any activity concerning Rotary knows no bounds. He is ever willing to guide and participate. Our coordinator vocational service for the year, will be past President Colonel R.V. Subramaniam. He is not present with us physically. Narsi, could you spotlight him if his camera is on? Hi, Subbu. A walking encyclopedia on Hindi songs and movies, he pulls off musical events for the club with ease. He was my proposer at Rotary Indiranagar, our coordinator youth service for the year, past President Manoj Agarwal. He too is not present with us physically. Narsi, could you please spotlight him? Hi, Manoj. No one can get the better of this quick-witted individual. His light-hearted, tongue-in-cheek comments help break the monotony at many a serious meeting. Our coordinator, international service for the year, will be past President Suresh Patel. Thank you, Bhansali ji, for doing the honors on behalf of our district governor. Thank you. Before we move on, there is one more important task for me to complete. I have been a Rotarian since the past 12 years. Over this period, we have lost several wonderful Rotarians who have left us for their heavenly abode. One such person was my late uncle, Rotarian Muhammad Jamal. He was the one who convinced me that Rotary Indiranagar was the club I should join, and I cannot thank him enough. The other Rotarian who made a lasting impression on every new member who joined the club was our Charter President, PDG S. Uday Kumar. He may no longer be there with us, but the ideals he stood for will always remain. The board had, during its last meeting, taken a decision to put up a portrait of his at our Rotary House of Service. May I request his son, Rotarian Karthik Kumar, his daughter-in-law, Anne Sabina, and our charter member and our PDG, Dr. P.M. Bhansali, to kindly come forward and unveil the painting. Very nicely done. Nice. Very nice. Thank you. Yeah. Could I request the board members who are present to come up for a group photograph, please?
Hey, Jagdish, don't push here. Don't. Kavita, what is Shashank up to?
Thank you. People will feel they are all smiles. He doesn't know what all. Over to the directors. We'll start off with club service. Gopi, over to you.
Yeah, good evening, friends. When our RI President, when RI President Rotarian Shekhar Mehta says that, each one bring one, lead by example, our own President, Rotarian Fazil, is bringing a new member today. So, good evening, friends. I have the pleasant task of introducing two prospective members, Sushma Kadali, proposed by President Rotarian Fazilur Rahman, and Somik Kumar Goswami, proposed by Rotarian D. Bhaskar Murthy, to be inducted into the family of Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar this evening. May I request PDG Rotarian Badri Prasad to please kindly come forward to do the honors. I request new members Sushma Kadali and Somik Goswami to please come forward with their proposals, Rotarian Fazilur Rahman and Rotarian Bhaskar Murthy. Sushma, could you please come forward? Okay. Come, sir. Come this side. Come this side. Come this side. Please come. The first member to be inducted today is Sushma Kadali. She is presently the managing consultant at IBM India Private Limited. Her professional accomplishments include strategy consulting for Unilever, KPMG, Ernst & Young, and Deloitte. The classification allotted to her is strategy consultant, and she's assigned to BGMS, Vibhutipura Committee, under the Community Service Avenue. Her mentor will be past President Ambika Narayan. Shall I continue? Yeah, okay. The next member to be inducted is Mr. Somik Kumar Goswami. He's a partner with PricewaterhouseCoopers. His professional accomplishments include being part of the advisory leadership team at PwC India. He is married to Chandra, and the couple is blessed with a daughter, Medha. The classification allotted to him is business consultant, and he is assigned to the Teach and Environment Committee under Community Service Avenue. His mentor will be past President Rotarian Suresh Patel. May I now request PDG Badri Prasad R to induct Sushma Kadali and Somik Kumar Goswami into the membership of Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar. With this induction, our club membership now stands at 135.
Thank you, President, for this opportunity. Friends, always new members joining a club is a joyous occasion and a joyous moment. I have to say, more hands to serve. So please put your hands together for Sushma and Somik for joining us to make a change in the community. It is my pleasure on behalf of Rotary International President Shekhar Mehta and our district governor, Fazil Mahmood, to induct Sushma and Somik to our club. Thank you. You're joining one of the best clubs in the world. That is what everybody say. We mean business, fun, and fellowship, both together. So enjoy Rotary, and you're joining one of the greatest organizations which is making a difference in the world. It's one of the oldest, largest, and the finest organization, the Rotary International. Welcome to our club. By placing this pin, you're welcome to 37,000 clubs across the globe as a Rotarian. And from now onwards, you'll be called as a Rotarian, you both, basically. So may I request... this Rotarian and your wife Azan. As I said, you'll be welcomed across the globe. 37,000 clubs welcome you with this pin.
Thank you.
And across 200 countries. So welcome to the club and yeah. I'm sure the pre-election talk has been given. You're aware of your privileges and obligations of Rotary.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you.
Sushma and Soumik, it is my pleasure to welcome you into Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar. Your membership has been approved in accordance with the Constitution and bylaws of the club. You have been invited to join Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar because we believe that you possess the qualities required to be a Rotarian. You are aware and have accepted the obligations and responsibilities required for the membership of Rotary. We expect you to honor the Rotary's ideals of service above self and represent faithfully the ideals of Rotary in your business, professional life, and to the community at large. We know that you will find inspiration in service and will enjoy the fellowship of this club and the worldwide Rotary movement. We look forward with confidence to your participation and contribution to our club's programs, projects, and activities to enable us to serve the society better. Your mentors will assist you to learn more about Rotary objectives and procedures. Fellow Rotarians, I present to you Rotarian Sushma and Rotarian Soumik. Welcome once again to the fellowship. Welcome once again to Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar and to the worldwide fellowship of Rotary. Thank you very much. Can you may take a seat? Shall I stay back for a second?
Yeah, finish the other thing.
You will announce, no?
No, you announce. That unveil, yeah, you got it. Unveiling Sabiha.
Yeah. Can we spotlight the DG, please? Yeah.
Yeah, he's spotlight.
Yes.
Both of them are there.
Yeah. Has she got a? Yeah. Kavita, come. Come. No, you need not do that. She has it. Just come here. Okay. The next project that we have under club service is the formal unveiling of our first issue of our bulletin, which is called Seva. May I request the First Lady of the district, Rotarian Sabiha, to please do the honors. You're muted. DJ, you're muted.
You can open it here. Kavita, you do it. Both of you are doing.
Thank you, First Lady.
Congratulations on your first issue.
No, well. Thank you, Kavita, for that wonderful issue and bringing it on right on time. I'm sure everyone is looking forward to it. Over to you, President Fazil.
Thank you, Gopi. I now request our Community Service Director, Narsi, to come up and do his announcements.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I would like to thank all the members of Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar for giving me this opportunity to serve all of you as a director of Community Service Avenue. It is a position of great responsibility and accountability, and I pray that I'll be able to discharge my duties with absolute dedication, devotion, and conscientiousness. I also take this opportunity to seek your backing and approbation for the entire year. At the stroke of midnight on 30th June, when Fazal took charge as the president of Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar, I had no inkling of what it was going to be like. The last 5 days have been a canvas of magnanimity from the members of our club. Where shall I start? Let me start with Rotarian Ashok Sarafji. Yeah. Who contributed rupees 15 lakhs for Karunashraya, and he did this right on 1st of July. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ashok Sarafji. Then we had the anonymous donor from Singapore, Harish Bhai Sindhuji, Amarnath Tandonji, Richard D'Souza, our own president, Fazal, Philip, Ramesh Agrawalji, Harish Kumar, Jayashri and Prabhakar Bodhireddy, Sridhar Pishe, Jagdish, Malti and Tirumala, and this morning, Piyush. Till this morning, the total commitment has been to the tune of 60 lakhs in 5 days. A round of applause to all of you. In addition, yesterday, we had a fantastic blood donation camp where we collected 51 units. And on the 1st of July, to inaugurate the new Rotary year, we had a joint career guidance program between community and vocational service avenues for Vidyadan students, organized by Kumar and conducted by Rotarian Ganesh Balakrishnan. Another significant project I would like to announce is the MOU that has been signed between Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar, Bharatiya Gramin Mahila Sangh Trust, Jai Shiv Shakti Health and Education Foundation, and Messrs. Labour Machine Tools India Private Limited. This is a project for which Ghanshyam Agrawalji, through his company, Messrs. Labour Machine Tools India Limited, Private Limited, has pledged rupees 25 lakhs for 3 years. This will benefit 300 single-parent children and orphans every year. After 3 years, Ghanshyamji has agreed to relook at this contribution based on the performance and our progress. At this juncture, I would request the AV team to please kindly spotlight. Yes, Ghanshyamji and Ms. Bimba Raikar have been spotlighted. Thank you so much, Ghanshyamji. I would request Ghanshyamji to say a few words.
Thank you very much. I would like to say something.
Yeah, please go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Sir, I would like to thank Rotary Indiranagar for giving us such a good support and always helping us. On behalf of BGMS as the chairman, I would like to thank each and everybody from Rotary Club Indiranagar, and I hope you continue the help in future also. At the same time, I would like to thank Srikantji for giving us a great help to BGMS. I hope you will continue the same help to us and give us support to all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Raikar. I would request now Ghanshyamji to say a few words.
Good evening, friends.
Have arranged for our family financial support from overseas donors, which was discontinued from this year due to some reasons. Therefore, it was possible for us to extend support for at least next 3 years. Hopefully, we will continue further. I hope these children are able to fulfill their dreams in future and grow to become responsible citizens. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ghanshyam ji and Mr. Riker, for those inspiring words. This is the MOU. If you can please zoom into the MOU a little. This has been signed between Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar, Bharatiya Gramin Mahila Sangh Trust, Jai Shiv Shakti Health and Education Foundation, and Messrs. Labour Machine Tools India Private Limited. As I told you, Ghanshyam ji, I aspire to become at least 0.00001% of you and would consider myself blessed if I were to achieve it in this lifetime. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Devi or Sajano, we require your support all year around, for there is so much to do. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Narsi. May I now request our Vocational Service Director, Kavita Kekre, to please come forward.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I would like to thank all the members of Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar for giving me this opportunity to serve all of you as Director of Vocational Service Avenue. And to begin with, I would like to mention the landmark MOU that was signed between Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar and Nettoor Technical Training Institute, that is NTTF, which was done on the anniversary day. I would also like to add that we have successfully completed 2 batches and all the students have been successfully placed in networking and internet service provider companies like Airtel. The 3rd batch is ongoing and had to be paused due to the 2nd wave and lockdown. It will be completed soon and we will continue with other batches. We have a commitment of around 100 students for this course. Apart from this, in the current year, our focus will be to make a difference in the lives of girls and women through skill development. The aim will be to empower them and make them independent and self-reliant. I look forward to your support in this endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you, Kavita. I would now request our International Service Director, Bhaskar Murthy, to kindly come forward.
Good evening, fellow Rotarians. It's my honor to assume the office of Director, International Services for the year 21-22. As the name makes, change maker, it's starting with a good beginning. And I'm assured that the club RBI will be the front runner in the change maker list to our current DG Fazal. Today we have a commitment of $16,000 out of the $75,000 which we have action plan for the year 21-22. And I'll be grateful to the members who has contributed this. It starts with our past president, Rotarian Jagdish, $5,000. Our current president, Rotarian Fazal, $4,000. Followed by his deputy vice president, Balki, $2,000. Followed by Rotarian Guna Tandri, $1,000. Followed by Anne Sabina Rao, $1,000. And our new members, Rotarian Susma Kadali, $1,000. And Rotarian Soumik Goswami, $1,000. And self, $1,000. Out of which, with the permission of DG, I am presenting this $5,500 just been collected to our president. I hope you all extend the same support to make our club flying high. Thank you very much for the year 21-22.
Thank you, Rotarian Bhaskar Murthy. It's now time to listen to our district governor, Fazal Mahmood. Before he comes on and addresses us, I request our President-elect Rotarian Suganan to kindly introduce him.
An architect is one who needs to have communication, interpersonal skills, special imagination, pay attention to details, be a team player, and most importantly, to work under pressure to meet deadlines. All this rolled into one individual is Rotarian Fazal Mahmood. He is the eldest of the three sons of late Mrs. Subeda Naz and late Mr. Afzal Ahmad, was born and brought up in Basavangudi of Namma Bengaluru. His parents were his role model and a living example, simple, down-to-earth lifestyle, humility, with a lot of respect and compassion for others. For Basal, family is where his right living and love never ends with his charming wife, Rotarian Sadiga, a charter president of Bangalore Metro and a Rotarian of RCB Metro. She is an active member of Vision 20 Trust, a women organization working towards the upliftment of the downtrodden and underprivileged. Fazal and Sadiga are blessed with a son, Danish Mahmood, a practicing architect married to Sania Danish, a software engineer, and a daughter, Mazira Mahmood, an interior designer married to Ayman Atras, a brand consultant and insight director. Fazal, a keen sportsman and athlete and cricketer who also led the school and college, got him bringing laurels to the institution. A cadet of NCC Army and regular blood donor along with his family members, Fazal is a practicing architect since 1986 under the banner of Matrix Consultants, which has designed a wide spectrum of projects for education institutions, mosques, commercial buildings, particular villas, and interiors for the corporates and residential projects. It's all in the family, with both his son and daughter treading on the footprints of their father in profession. Every man is an architect of his future and fortune. Rotarian Fazal, architect is not only an artist but an optimistic careerist. Fazal made his foray into the world of Rotary in the year 1979 as a chapter member of the Rotary Club of Jayanagar, and went on to become the president during the year 1984-85, and he was in fact recognized with the outstanding president of the year award. During his presidency, he also served as the secretary of the multi-district Rotary conference in which 1,500 delegates from across the country participated. Rotarian Fazal was inducted as a charter member of Rotary Bangalore Metro in April 1993 and was president of the club during the year 1997-98, and he received a lot of recognition and accolades. The club was also awarded as the best club among the other recognitions. Undoubtedly, he is the lead by example of creation. Fazal has been part of Rotary district team since 1996-97, with assignments of the DRPC prize, District Governor Conference Prize of Prize, Youth Service Director, Conference Secretary, District Secretary, Zonal Governor, and the District Directors Coordinator, Chairman, District Training Assembly, ICGF for Youth Service, Club Service, and PR. He presented logistic support to one visiting international RA leaders and dignitaries brilliantly. Fazal has been a part of several global brand service projects, both at the club and the district level. He has been faculty member of the Rotary Leadership Institute and served in the district training team as a facilitator for pets, sets, engineers, dogs, squads, He has attended Rotary Regional Seminars and Summits and the Rotary International Convention at Bangkok. Thus, I discharge his responsibility diligently with utmost care and humility. Both Prasan and Sabiha are major donors to the Rotary Foundation. Prasan also provided his able leadership to various initiatives and organizations. To name a few, Vice Chairman of the International Association of Religious Freedom, attended 29th IRF Congress at Zurich in 1986, Vice President Indian Foundation for Global Peace Foundation, visited Germany and other European countries. Sri Lanka tries as a leader of IFCP's Indo-Sri Lankan Youth Exchange Program. United Religions Initiative, Youth Hostel Association of India, Basalamani Youth Trust, Crescent Institution Basalamani, and the School for the Underprivileged Students. Member of the Developing Council of Crescent First Grade College for Women. The work is very eager to succeed, and our district governor believes in building youth for the future rather than building the future for the youth. The virtue that is most divine and him in his humility, which helps in appreciating and admiring the good in others. His attitude is contagious and emulating as self-disciplined, motivated, and youthful change-maker leader for Rotary International. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our District Governor, Dr. Prasan Ramos.
DG Rotarian Fazal Mahmood, we are looking forward to hear you, sir. Request you for your address. Thank you. Is he muted by any chance? No.
You can tell him to stop. He's not muted.
You can start, sir. Fazal bhai, you can start.
You're not muted,
We
sir.
can't hear you. You're not muted, but we can't hear you.
You can go ahead, sir. We can hear you. Please speak.
I think he can't hear us.
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
now we can.
yes.
Yeah, now we can. Yeah.
Thank you, Sugiran, for that lovely introduction to this august audience. Changemaker President Fazal Rahman, gracious First Lady Shamima, Changemaker Secretary Rotarian Sufia Khandari, skyrocketing immediate past President Rotarian Dr. A.V.S. Srikanth. I would remember the charter president of this club and pay my respects to our dear leader who was a role model for all of us in District 3190, late PDG Uday Kumar sir, the most accomplished chief guest of this evening, Kamal Sangiji, Zone Governor, Rotarian Tirumurugan, Zone Secretary, Rotarian P. Shekhar Babu, Assistant Governor, Rotarian Balchandra, District Secretaries, Rotarian DLB, Rotarian Keshav, Rotarian Harini, Changemaker Presidents on this platform, Changemaker members of District Board 2122, and the Changemaker benevolent Rotarians of this illustrious club with 40 years of selfless service. Galaxy of past district governors, friends in Rotary, friends of Rotary, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening, Ellarige Namaskara. I bring greetings from our RI President, Rotarian Shekhar
Mehtaji, His Gracious First Lady, Rashi Mehtaji, and 6,300 plus Rotarians of our district 3190. It is my profound privilege and a great pleasure to be present at one of the most vibrant and great club of district 3190, RCB Indiranagar. Dear friends, as Skyrocketer immediate past President Rotarian Srikanth passed the baton to Changemaker President Rotarian Fazlur Rahman, this illustrious club is a role model club for its service projects and foundation giving. This club is not only producing good leaders at the club, but has built leadership beyond the club. It has given 4 past district governors who are the jewels of our district. Late past district governor Rotarian Uday Kumar was always practicing and said, enjoy Rotary. Past district governor Dr. Bansali, who sows the seeds of love. Past district governor Badri Prasad, who practices peace through service. Past district governor Suresh Hari is the inspiration to all of us and a miracle maker. Past president of this club have set an example and carved a roadmap for the incoming leaders who will take this club to greater heights. We heard Skyrocketer immediate past president Rotarian Dr. Srikanth and his team who have accomplished a lot of service projects. Congratulations to IPP Rotarian Dr. Srikanth and his entire team for setting new benchmarks for our Changemaker President Rotarian Fazlur Rahman and his team. And I'm sure this time this team is going to go few notches above and set new benchmarks. We heard our dear friend talk about the projects he has planned, and I'm sure they're going to do wonders. Hearty congratulations to just installed Changemaker President, a thoroughbred of this vibrant young Rotary Club of Indiranagar and his team of club officers on assuming office to serve to change lives. Dear friends, on this day, as there is a change of guard at the club, the Rotarians come with new vision, aspirations, and renewed focus on various projects and programs that are going to be rolled out to address the needs of the community and thus serve the cause of Rotary. Changemaker President Rotarian Fazlur Rahman and his team have the club plans and programs formed up to ensure another meaningful and purposeful Rotary year. We just heard all the board of directors spell out their programs and plans. I'm thankful to them for the wonderful presentation they made, and I'm sure they made an elaborate and extensive presentation. In this process, I'm sure you people engage all your members, the respective spouses, and in fact their entire families to partake in the activities of the club through the year to augment fellowship among the families. You empower your team and every member to embark on projects and programs that will make a difference to the society as we expand our reach, increase our impact, enhance participation engagement, and increase our ability to adapt. We are delighted to be on the anvil of another year of service to humanity together. Together, with strengthened fellowship with each other, I am sure you are going to serve to change lives. Each and every one of you, a change maker, and this is the platform Rotary has given all of us to do a lot of wonderful service projects, to do good in the world, and make and bring changes in so many lives. Remember always that as our very own Rotarian Shekhar Mehta, President of Rotary International, said, it is not the magnitude of what you do that matters. It is the attitude with which you serve that matters. It is with this commitment that Rotary International has served humanity in the last 116 years and has today impacted millions of lives globally. We have excellent and energetic presidents this year, full of enthusiasm for the new Rotary year. The challenge of COVID has not dimmed them. On the contrary, they have taken on the challenge and are geared up to be the change makers. This spouses, the game changers, have also been actively associated with the First Lady Rotarian Sabiha and are a vibrant mix of interesting people. We look forward to entering this year as a collaborative and committed team. COVID has been one of the greatest challenges to mankind in recent times. Yet it has also brought on the innate goodness in mankind. Rotarians themselves have been COVID warriors, bringing succor and help to the sick, their families, and to those affected by loss of income. This challenge continues, and it is my earnest request to you to continue the good work. We also need to continue with all the good work to help the sick and those adversely impacted. We have lost several wonderful people from our own Rotary families, near and dear ones, my dear friends, and it has left us heartbroken. Let us dedicate this year of service to their memory. Shekhar Mehta ji has set performance goals for our district, and I believe our team is prepared to meet these expectations. The primary goals are to increase our impact, to service, expand our reach by introducing new members to Rotary. I was glad when you introduced two new members this evening. Let me welcome them on behalf of our RIP Shekhar Mehta and about 1.2 million Rotarians around 200 countries and 6,500 Rotarians from our own district. Welcome the two new jewels who have been added to our district and of course at our Rotary Bangalore Indiranagar. Dear friends, the primary goals are to increase our impact to service and expand our reach by introducing new members. And I am sure our target this year is about 2022, and I am sure we will be trying to meet this target if we are going to bring in a lot of new members. More the number of hands, more the service we could do. We got to grow to do more. This membership mantra is to encourage each one of us to bring one member to Rotary. He has emphasized the need to empower girls by addressing inequities that they face worldwide, by improving their health, well-being, education, and economic security, and ensure access to resources. He wants us to celebrate Rotary Days of Service by collaborating and conducting hands-on service activities with members of the community to show that Rotary cares. Rotary has given me, you and us, a sacred trust and a vital credential. For me, Rotary itself is a message. It is a living and a vital message, and its conveyance to men and women around us is timely and urgent. I believe the glorious meaning of Rotary must first flow within us and then radiate to others. And I'm sure all of you are going to be the change maker Rotarians. If you introduce one member, plant 10 tree saplings and nurture them, contribute a minimum of $100 to TRF, register on myrotary.org, download Rotary India app on mobile, register for the district conference. Dear friends, we need to do more. We have to grow more. We need to bring in a lot of women Rotarians, members below 40 years, your members as Rotaractors, chanting satellite clubs, new Rotary and Rotaract clubs. And we got to support the Rotary Foundation. I don't have to tell this to the Rotarians of Indiranagar. Let me thank the Rotarians of Indiranagar for contributing to the Rotary Foundation this evening. And I am sure this number is going to increase. And you have been benevolently giving through the PRF, caring for the community globally. Now is the time, my dear change maker leaders. We have to make use of the opportunity which has come our way, which is considered to be the highest level of giving. Every Rotary club has to raise contributions to the PRF and the personal and professional circle. Every Rotarian every year, and you are 100% PHF club. And as our dear friend mentioned about Sahayoga, Fazal did mention about Sahayoga, so in the Rotary year 21-22, collaborate. Sahayoga has been initiated by our district 3190 to forge alliance between Bangalore-based Rotary clubs and the Rotary clubs based outside Bangalore city. Sahayoga envisions two Bangalore-based clubs to partner with one in tandem to roll out need-based service projects, laying emphasis on all the 7 areas of focus, encourage fellowship among the members, organize joint meetings and cultural exchange programs periodically to foster the spread of Rotary. All projects under Sahayoga will be executed at the respective area to which the non-city clubs belong to. And of course, our dear friend spoke about Hosabedaku also. We will be serving to change a lot of lives. Hosabedaku, in tune with the RIT 2122, we propose to change the lives of the underprivileged living in about 600 odd slums in Namma Bengaluru in association with Bangalore Police. The project envisages Rotary clubs in Bangalore to adopt a slum at least and offer need-based service encompassing all the 7 focus areas of service. And dear friends, we have something called Zero Hunger, envisaging providing grocery kits, rice to the needy orphanages, old age homes or destitute women to alleviate their hunger. Also provide free food to the attendants of the patients in the government hospitals on the day of one of our Rotarians, all the Rotarians' birthdays and their wedding anniversaries. The world needs Rotary more than ever, my dear friends. It is up to us to make sure that Rotary opens opportunities for generations to come. Shekhar Mehta ji has urged Rotarians to be more involved in service. He emphasized caring for and serving others is the best way to live, as it changes not only others' lives but our own lives as well. We need to do more. Let's make Rotary an organization of choice that does not need marketing. As change makers, our priority in the Rotary year 2122 is to serve to change lives by engaging with our Rotarians, Rotary families, the communities we serve, the stakeholders we work with, and see to it that we empower all of them and then work in collaboration to celebrate Rotary. Let me thank the Rotarians and the Rotary Club of Bangalore Indiranagar for giving me 16 leaders who will be serving on the Changemaker team for the district in the year 2122. I thank them profusely for being with us on the board and in the team for 2122. My dear leaders, let us pray to Almighty, the Creator. Give us the knowledge which is beneficial and sustenance which is fair and good, and deeds which are acceptable to one and all. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you, President Fazal Bhai, for giving me this opportunity to be with you on this auspicious evening and learn a lot from your club. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Fazal Bhai. Thank you for being with us this evening. It was nice hearing you once again, and we look forward to working together with your team with you and your team during the coming year. So, till we meet again, thank you, Fazal Bhai. Thank you once again. I now hand over proceedings to the Secretary Supriya for her secretarial announcements.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. To begin with, I would just like to say that it is an absolute honor to serve as secretary for the year 21-22 alongside President Fazal and our entire team at Rotary Indiranagar. The pleasantries for this evening, I start with the birthdays. Today, Rotarian Yogendra Kumar Mahipal celebrates his birthday. On the 7th of July, we have Rotarian Pradeep Lal, Rotarian Vishwanath, and Anne Ranjana Gopinath, who celebrate their birthday. On the 8th of July, we have Rotarian Gayatri Chandrasekhar, who celebrates her birthday. On the 11th of July, we have Rotarian Samartha and Anne Veena Soni, who celebrate their birthdays. On the 7th of July, we have Chandra and Rotarian Lalit Anand, who celebrate their anniversary. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the close of this year's installation ceremony of office bearers, it gives me immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of President Fazlur Rahman and the newly inducted Board of Members of Rotary Indiranagar. Our sincere appreciation to our district governor, Fazil Mahmood, and First Lady Sabiha for being with us today. DG Fazil Mahmood, your valuable inputs and encouragement will assist us in the coming Rotary year to take our prestigious club to greater heights. Our heartfelt gratitude to past Rotary International Director, Rotarian Kamal Sangvi, for taking time out of his busy schedule to address us today. Kamalji, you were passionate and eloquent, and each one of us listening to you today have been truly inspired. Technology has brought us closer to our sister clubs, and we thank Rotarians from the Rotary Club of Colombo, Rotary Club of Ramna, Rotary Club of Shrewsbury, Darwin, UK, and Stafford Knott, who have taken time out to be with us today. Our projects are not complete without our partners, Menda Foundation, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, JSS Foundation, and BGMS. Thank you for encouraging us by being part of this program today. Thank you to Rotarian Ajoy Gupta and team of Circuit 9 for the design of our installation posters and the backdrop you see here today. Thank you to Manjunath of Skyline for your technical audio-video support, and Mr. Bimesh for the photography for the evening. And to conclude, the strength of any organization lies in its members. And dear fellow members of Rotary Indiranagar, we on the board will never have the courage to dream, nor have the passion to make it happen without your support. So thank you to each and every Rotarian of Bangalore Indiranagar for your continued unstinting support and being with us today. A special thank you to our back-end support, Raju and Bahadur. Last but not the least, a big thank you to all our participants, visiting Rotarians, Rotaractors, Anns and Annets of Rotary Indiranagar who took time out to be part of this ceremony today. A special thank you to the management of the Royal Orchid Bangalore, along with their catering team, for the wonderful hospitality and getting us sumptuous dinner on time. Thank you all. Bon appetit, and see you all soon at our next meeting on Monday, the 12th of July, which will mark the installation of our community-based Rotaract Club. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Rotarian Supriya. I now request everybody to kindly stand for the national anthem. everyone. I adjourn the meeting.
All the best. Have a great year. Wonderful. It will be definitely.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, we'll have to take out the.
I want to take a photograph with you.
Okay, come.
So, thank you, sir.
Everything went up.
You can come here.
Sit down.
So this is for you.
You can tell that to Suresh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Namrata. Thank you. Come, we'll get a photograph.
Thank you. Thank you. Come, Suresh.
Bharti, Suresh kalsidare. Jagdish Vandar.